Hi, my name is Mike Barmundi. I am a business development manager for IGEL based in Seattle, Washington. Today, I wanted to quickly show you how to turn an LG all-in-one thin client into an IGEL client with a UD Pocket connecting to Microsoft Office 365 apps, including Teams. Let's get started. This is an IGEL UD Pocket. An IGEL UD Pocket is a small USB device, as you can see here, that contains the entire IGEL OS, which is a thin and secure operating system that is read-only by default. It allows you to connect to virtually any of your apps, data, or workspaces on-prem or in the cloud. I'm going to show you how to do that on the LG all-in-one thin client right now. So let's get started. I'm going to switch over to my LG all-in-one. There we go there. And I'm going to go and plug in my UD Pocket. You can see my LG all-in-one is actually running Windows by default. So simply plugging in my UD Pocket and then restarting my LG all-in-one allows me to access the capabilities of the UD Pocket. So one of the operational lifts you're going to have to do as a IT team potentially as you use the UD Pocket is getting users educated on exactly how to boot from USB. So with LG, they make it super easy. It's just F10 right before the boot up screen, and it'll give you this environment where you can choose either UEFI or legacy or whatever you'd like to actually boot into it. So I'm going to choose the IGEL UEFI partition 1, and this is going to allow that UD Pocket to boot. So the other piece here that's very interesting is that the existing Windows operating system that you saw underneath is still intact. It's installed on the hard drive of this LG all-in-one thin client. There is no modification to that. This USB is running in a dual boot scenario, and it's purely running as read-only. The other piece of this, and I'm going to go back to my main workstation during this demo, is that you are going to see our IGEL management suite also in play here. The IGEL UMS enables you to create policies and different things that allows various UD Pockets, 10, hundreds, even thousands, to be managed centrally and push configurations out depending on your environment. So I'm going to quickly switch over to that very quickly here and give you a taste of exactly what that looks like from this perspective. So there we go. That is the IGEL UMS that you see on your screen. And the way this works is very simplistic. It's very Active Directory-like if you've ever used Active Directory. Active Directory is a huge set of features and different settings. IGEL is no different. From these, you can create different profiles based on different settings for different groups of users. And then you create your own unique directory structures you can see here. This directory structure can then have these policies applied to them based on the folder that you're in. So as an example, in this LG folder, you see some different settings that I have here, including Office 365, which I'm using Firefox, a Microsoft Teams application, as well as doing some monitor scaling pieces just for this demo to make it a little bit more visible. So the other unique piece that the IGEL UMS offers is the ability to actually do remote shadowing, which is the ability to actually assist and connect to your clients wherever they may be in the world securely through VNC, all through kind of a right click on a client and a connect button, and you're going to see us get connected. There we go, right there. So this is actually the LG all-in-one that you're seeing in the desktop of it. So quickly, I can show you exactly how these capabilities work. So again, a lot of this can be set up through the UMS in terms of home pages and different settings as it deems necessary with your Firefox browser. Things like Office 365, Microsoft Teams are pretty much the critical applications these days for pretty much any worker, right? So they could be anyone from an executive all the way down to a task worker, now working from home in the current environment that allows them to get access to their email documents, even edit documents and do some basic productivity tasks, all through the web browser, very simply. No need for any kind of remote server infrastructure. This is all happening natively on the IGEL client. Obviously, IGEL and LG allow you to actually connect to things like Citrix or VMware or even Microsoft Windows Virtual Desktop or Amazon Workspaces. We actually enable all those remote server protocols that allows you to connect to those and use them. Here's just an example of exactly what we can do in an environment where maybe you don't have something like that, especially in a situation where there's an emergency. So you can see here, I can work on this document and I can do different things here too. So I'm going to switch back to myself. I want to say thank you, and I hope you stay safe, and hopefully this was helpful. Cheers.